Before I get into my results, I need to provide some contextual information. When I was auditioning for my master's degree a couple of years ago, and in the years before that, I had this big dream of wanting to go to Yale. That dream stemmed from one of my first organ teachers, known as Dr. Shafron. He went to Yale and I enjoyed studying with him. And I thought what I got from him was what I would get from Yale because he went to Yale. And so I associated him. I wanted more of his quirky, funny teaching style, and I thought I could get more of that at Yale. So my heart was set on Yale. And in short, I didn't get into Yale. I tried 2 years in a row for my master's in music. I ended up going to USC, which was a detour, but it is where I ended up, and it's where I was meant to go, which I would only realize in my second year studying at USC. I'm also at my grandma's house. My grandma lives very close to USC. So it's been very convenient because I've been able to be with her and my uncle and help take care of them, help them out, be with them. It's nice to have family around here. I would not have had family if I had gone to Yale, but regardless, I still wanted to go to Yale my entire first year while studying at USC, and I took for granted the things around me. I'll make a separate video all about that, but my priorities began to change after I had begun applying to Yale and a lot of other schools. Just for some context, I applied to 3 different programs at Yale. I applied to the DMA and the MMA at Yale for the School of Music, and I applied for the MAR program at Yale Divinity School. In addition, I applied to USC for the DMA program, UCLA for the DMA program, and I applied to Eastman's DMA program, as well as the Master of Arts in Music Leadership and the Advanced Diploma. And then I applied to Rice University in Juilliard for their DMA programs, and I applied to Curtis for a post-baccalaureate diploma. Curtis doesn't offer DMA program. That one was kind of last minute. After I had started applying to these schools, I had some life-changing events happen in the fall that caused me to rethink my priorities in my life. I began to see everything I had in SoCal was extremely valuable, and that I do actually want to stay here after all. My first choice, which was Yale, fell to the bottom, and my first 2 choices became UCLA and USC. So you'll see a change in attitude in this swath of applications that I did, mostly for DMA programs, but for some other oddball programs as well. Now, without further ado, please enjoy my reactions to my audition results this year in 2025 as a DMA applicant in Oregon. Hey everyone, I'm at Pico Union Project where I teach a studio of keyboard students, and we're getting ready for our recital soon. I just got an email from Rice University saying that I passed pre-screening, so I'll be going there for an audition sometime in January or February. I'll have to memorize a lot of music, but I'm working on that, so stay tuned. I'll make a separate video of my auditions, but yay, I get to fly to Houston. So. Hi everyone, it is almost my bedtime, and it is like the same day that I heard from Rice, so this is just a few hours after. I got an email from USC saying that I passed pre-screening, so I will be taking the DMA entrance exam at USC and may possibly be doing an audition. Just depends on what my organ teachers want from me, since I'm applying as a returning student. Okay, take care everyone. I will be back when I hear from Yale, which isn't gonna be until January 13th, I think, because that's the date they give. They say no later than January 13th, and they usually come out on the last day. Okay. Hi everyone, it's December 19th, 2024, and I just heard back from UCLA about being invited to a live audition, which I thought I was regardless, because I thought that UCLA didn't require pre-screening for organists, so I'm not really sure, but either way, I have been invited to a live audition at UCLA, and so I'm very excited about that. I'm looking forward to that audition. Now, UCLA is one of the schools that I really, really care about, like if I get in or not. UCLA is one of my top choices, so I'm gonna be sad, really sad, if I don't get into UCLA. So we'll see when that audition date is. It's gonna be somewhere between late January and February. I'm in the process of scheduling all those auditions, and I did reach out to the organ professor to see when exactly my audition date is going to be at UCLA. In addition, there will be a 45-minute writing exam, which won't be as long as USC's 3-hour writing entrance exam. But yeah, I'll be taking writing entrance exams for both of those schools because I'm applying for the DMA programs. I'll keep you updated as more audition updates come out. Hi everyone, Yale came out early today for the pre-screening results. This actually only applies to the MMA and the DMA programs. It doesn't apply to the Yale Divinity School. That's a separate application that I submitted. They came out and said that I didn't pass pre-screening, which makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense given the given how good my pre-screening was. It wouldn't make sense, except that I've spoken to another organist, and she said that she talked to an organ student from Yale. She can't remember the student's name, but she said that this Yale student said that Yale rejects people for being too good. And I know my pre-screening recordings were killer, and I passed pre-screening for Rice and USC and UCLA. Given that information, I think it's safe to say that Yale rejected me for being too good. So they already know they don't have anything to teach me. They don't want to teach me, but I don't want them either. I already knew coming into today, after everything that's happened, that I don't want Yale. I don't need their music program. Yale loses. Sorry, I'm heading out to my car. But you get the idea. It's Yale's loss. They think I'm too good, and they don't want me. I'll do my transcriptions, all my fun little projects. I'll do that somewhere else. I'll do that here in Southern California. UCLA is my first choice now. So Yale can just go. I don't need them. They don't want me, I don't want them. If Yale Divinity School accepts me, I'll reconsider. Yale's loss. I'll be back, hopefully, with final audition results. Hoping for UCLA. That's where I really want to go. Hello everyone. I finally got a decision to my portal at USC for the DMA program. I got into the DMA program at USC. It's really late at night right now. I just got off work. I'm supposed to be going to bed. But I was told that I would receive my decision soon. Oh, I thought I wasn't gonna be good. It was my first acceptance. It's my second choice school too. This is great. I get to stay in Southern California. Hi everyone. It is March 15th and Yale Divinity School came out earlier than expected. I am going to hear back from them for my MAR in liturgical studies. I didn't get in. They just don't have a lot there. Hello, it is March 26th. Finally heard back from Eastman, status update. Actually applied to 3 different programs, but I don't have high hopes for any of them. I applied for music leadership and DMA and advanced diploma in performance. So, here we go. Oh my gosh. What? There's like confetti everywhere. No way. What? I got into Eastman for the DMA program. Guys, just for some context, I didn't expect this to happen. I was rejected from Eastman's Masters in Music program 2 years in a row. I got into the DMA program though. Like, this is great. Professor Lava is reserving a place for me in his studio. But I was not admitted to the music leadership program. There is also a merit-based scholarship. Well, it's a win still. I guess, if I want to take music industry classes, I could still do that if I wanted to. Yet to hear from UCLA though. So we'll see what happens. Hi everyone, Rice just came out with an application status update about my DMA application. We truly regret we are not able to offer you admission. I'm upset, but I don't even want to go there. Just realized I just got a Curtis admissions notification. I did apply for this on a whim. I understand Professor Morrison had a really tough decision to make for that reason. Oh wow. Okay, so I got a rejection email, but I heard from somewhere that they have 2 different types of rejection emails. There's thanks but no thanks, and there's another one. This is the one I got. The one where they said, "Let me congratulate you again on an excellent application and audition. We are unable to offer you admission to Curtis. The admissions process was very competitive this year. Enrollment is extremely limited. We invite you to reapply when applications open again in the fall. If you decide to reapply, the committee's decisions here won't affect your application in the future." So this is I think there's another type of form letter that I've never seen before that goes, this one is close but not quite. And then there's another one that is thanks but no thanks, but I've never seen that letter. So, but I didn't really want to go to Curtis anyways. I only have to hear from UCLA, and that's my first choice. And I am really on edge because UCLA is the one I want to go to. I honestly and I don't take this personally. There's a girl who also auditioned at Curtis who's just a better fit for the school. And when you're an organ professor at a very selective university, you have to choose between 4 great organists. You have a tough decision to make, and something has got to give. It's pretty amazing. They said, "Congratulate you on an excellent application and audition." I didn't think I played that well. Bye. Hi everyone, it's early in the morning, but I did finally get an email from UCLA. It's April 4th, so it's about time. status update, so I have to log in. Congratulations. I'm pleased to extend your official letter of admission to the Music DMA program at UCLA. Of course I'm gonna go. My first choice school. I got in.